Hey everybody, Jared at Adrenaline Dyno in Salt Lake City. Today we are going to be working on this 2013 Volkswagen Jetta TDI. This customer was chosen off of a Facebook page to get their vehicle tuned for better fuel economy, more power, and tune the transmission for quicker shift times and to be able to handle that extra power that we're going to put on it. So today we're going to flash the DSG transmission. Afterwards we're going to be installing a PowerGate 3 with special software from Visu Technology out of the UK. This will allow the customer, or provide the customer with a touchscreen that they can then change the map from stock to eco to performance at any time without coming back to the tune shop. We're hoping to see 20% gains in fuel economy on our eco tune and 20 to 25% power gains on our performance tune.
It shifts down really hard.
We're getting ready to flash the DSG transmission. For that we'll be using, this is an Alien Tech KES V2. We're going to tune straight through the OBD2 port, only with the touchscreen that will be provided to the customer. That is tied to one serial number or VIN number. Wherein it has two computers, one for the transmission, one for the engine. The touchscreen's only good for one of them. Tuning the transmission is a one-time thing, so she won't need to swap back and forth between stock and tuned. The touchscreen will be just for the engine, so she can get max power or fuel economy, whatever she decides she wants. All right, so right now we're uploading the new DSG files so we can tune this transmission. As you'll notice here, we've got a battery tender hooked up. We're maintaining a constant voltage of 14.2. What happens is if the voltage gets too low and the battery dies, we lose power to that circuit board, to that ECU, or TCU in this case. When that happens, as we're writing a new file, it'll shut down and we're unable to write a complete file. This is when you brick your ECUs, this is when you cause damage, this is when you have to replace computer parts. Maintaining a constant voltage and a safe, clean power source is absolutely critical. A small battery charger works just fine. Worst case scenario, some jumper cables to another vehicle that's running just to maintain your voltage. We just got the DSG tune done. Oftentimes when you're writing a component like that, you may get a check engine light. It'll say lost communication with ECU or TCU, the engine control unit or transmission control unit. That's fine when that happens. It's just because you're writing a new file and it lost that communication. So what we're doing now before we put it up on the dyno, we're gonna do our pre-scan, make sure everything is good. So we do have one code, no communication with transmission control module, as expected and normal. All right, we're done with the DSG tune. It's time to get it on the dyno. We're gonna raise it up, get a good look underneath, make sure we're not leaking any fluids, nothing's broken, all of our U-joints, axles, everything's good, and sound for the dyno. All right, we just got the vehicle strapped down to the dyno. Everything's safe, front and rear. We're gonna get in there now. We're gonna test the base map, so what Volkswagen put out with this vehicle. Then we're gonna put in our performance map and see what the difference is in horsepower, torque, and carbon output throughout the exhaust. After that, we'll do our eco map, see the same thing, get it off the dyno, let the customer take it for a drive and see which one they like the most.
It'll be the horsepower and torque and the RPM once he starts going.
We just ran the Jetta on the stock tune file on our DynoJet 424. We got 139 horsepower, 267 foot-pounds of torque at the wheels. That is not crank horsepower. Time to hook up our touchscreen and see what we can get out of performance and eco. Today we're using a Snap-on 5-gas analyzer. We put this in the exhaust. When we're running the vehicle, it will measure everything that you can see right here on the screen. Hydrocarbons, carbon dioxide, nitric oxide, as well as oxygen. Lambdas are air to fuel ratios. This gives us a good idea of what emissions we're actually reducing from stock to eco.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and run the economy tune and do a little data log. Okay, so he's gonna hurry and get up to about 40 or 50 miles an hour, and then we are going to put the cruise on and test the emissions.
have our gas measurements down for our cruising on the Eco. Let's see what kind of horsepower we're getting out of this Eco Tune. The red run is our stock Volkswagen file, came from the factory, less whatever updates they've done throughout the years. The black line here that you see is the Eco Tune provided by Vizu Technology. This dotted line here would be our torque. This is to the wheels, not at the motor. The solid line being the horsepower. What we're seeing from a tuning standpoint is the line stays very linear to what the factory has released. What I mean by that is we're not seeing a lot of dips as we're accelerating. You don't feel that chugging feeling as you're getting up to speed on the freeway. Very smooth lines, excellent power, gains throughout the whole RPM range. That's what we want to see. We just got done running the Eco Tune on the dyno. Gained 23 horsepower, 22 torque. Time to get our Vizu V-switch plugged back in, get the performance map loaded, and see where we go from there. Alright, we're done tuning the Jetta, we're done running it on the dyno. Here are our final numbers. We started out 139 horsepower, 268 foot-pounds of torque. We put our Eco map in, picked up 23 horsepower and 22 torque. That's annotated there on the green line. Then we put the performance map in there, picked up another 9 horsepower, 8 foot-pounds of torque. Total from stock to performance, picked up 32 horsepower and 30 torque. We're excited to get this back to the customer, show her how to use our touchscreen, how easy it is. If you want to get your vehicle done, give us a call down at Adrenaline, where we're always tuned in.
Alright, so we're gonna go for first ride after being tuned, and we're currently on the performance tune. We're gonna see mostly what you think of the drivability before and after. So after you drive around for a sec, let us know what you think. Shift points wise, power wise, let us know if you have any noticeable differences.
Okay, well, I can already tell that it moves up to second gear quicker.
You'll probably notice it spool up a little bit quicker. So we had, I think, 30 horsepower gains, so.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, like, it's true. The whole, like, I'm feeling like I can get a lot of pull out of this. Oh yeah. Not that it had a problem getting up to speed before, but like...
No, but I mean, you know, that's what we do the tune for, just that little extra efficiency and power and performance.
I wish I could have somewhere where I could take it like fast. There's definitely more pull in it. I can feel it. It seems like it's gearing up smoother, which is kind of strange. I didn't expect that from a tune. I'm slowing down now. I know it's smoother going up. No, wow, it's smoother slowing down too. I can slow down like a normal car.
Had a grin.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do it, and I did it. So
had a grin as she got out of the car. I love my car again.
Feels like a new car, right?
It does, actually.
Good. Done with the 2013 Jetta TDI. I'm here at the owner, Kira. Kira, we just went on a test drive. What'd you think?
I actually love it. Like, it feels brand new. There were the things that I disliked about the car when I got it, but, you know, as we went over earlier with, like, the shifting, it shifts cleaner now. It has more power. It definitely has more power. It actually shifts up to, like, the second gear quicker, which is really nice. Really, you just obliterated the only things I didn't like about my car.
All right, everybody, that wraps it up for the day here at Adrenaline. We got our customer's car in, did a performance tune, did an Eco Tune, got some numbers on the dyno, showed the customer how to use their power gate, their Vizu V-switch. She's good to go. She said it was super easy. If you're interested in getting your vehicle done, you can find us at adrenalinedyno.com or mapmycar.us. Again, thanks for watching. Adrenaline Service and Dyno, always tuned in.